Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. This is 9th Legion. Let's play some more Star Wars Empire at War Thrawn's Revenge mod 2.15, and I think we're going to head straight to Boffaruri and have a nice big fleet battle here. We've got our ships ready to go. Let's jump in. So we just defeated the New Republic fleet in orbit of the Maw. They counterattacked us, but lost a lot of ships in the process, including about 6 capital ships. They've still got about a dozen capital ships here, so we're going to have to be a bit careful about how we approach this. We've got to watch out for their fighters as well. But this should be a pretty nice engagement. They've got 8 MC-80Bs and 2 MC-90s in this fleet. But honestly, I'm more worried about the 7 carriers they've got and the 10 assault frigates that could be bringing in a lot of fighters to the party, especially if they start bringing in E-Wings and K-Wings. Those ships get nasty fast. Looks like we've got 3 capital ships in the center of the map. They're going to turn around and start heading back to the defenses here. If we get sensor data, we could quite happily drop in on that fleet, but I want to see how many fighters they've got, because we might want a bunch of IPV patrol craft to come in, deal with those fighters for us as well.
There they are.
Regardless, we are going to want you, wherever you are, you, to start moving up, and you can start popping some fighters.
Let's move out.
So what are we actually looking at? Let's take a moment here. Lots of X-Wings and Y-Wings. That's actually not a bigger threat as it could be. There are some B-Wings in there as well. That's not actually that bad. So 1 MC-90, 1 MC-80 and 1 MC-80B. That's 3 generations of New Republic capital ships there. I think we can actually handle that. Now we've got to watch out because they will be dropping stuff in on top of us, and these fighters will cause a lot of damage. But if we dropped...
Choose your reinforcements.
I actually think if we dropped in 2 Praetors a bit further back, their long range will allow them to engage these capital ships, and our IPVs can take out a lot of the fighters before they can get in range. So I'm going to drop you there. I'm going to drop you there. No, actually I was going to say you might be useful for the missile defense, but...
Heading out, sir.
I think I want just IPVs. We could try and block their missiles, or I could just blow up their fighters, and I think I'm just going to go for blowing up their fighters.
Moving out.
And then I think between those two... I can't afford Jericho right now, I don't have enough points left. I do have a lot of actual Star Destroyers though, so we could bring you guys in as well.
Order confirmed. Heading out.
More IPVs.
Let's move out.
Yeah, just more IPVs. I think 2 Praetors on their own should be able to handle quite a lot. And the long range will mean, as this fleet is retreating, we'll be actually able to do a lot of damage.
I copy.
You turn on the jamming field just in case. All the IPVs full power to weapons. Any fighter squadrons coming towards us should get pretty wrecked, although they are focusing down that Corvette, which is quite what I want, but if there's nothing else in range, that's fine.
Destroy the engines.
You go for the engines on that. With your super long range. Actually took out something already. In fact, you've already wrecked multiple ships because you're that damn good.
Direct fire on the engine.
You start focusing on that. All fighters can search and destroy, so I'm not too concerned about you guys.
Reporting.
Let's get you guys moving up. Now this is where we're going to have a lot of trouble. I need... Make sure these IPVs keep moving up as well.
Eliminating target. Move to attack.
Yeah, you're starting to take a beating on shields. Can you move while that ability is active? I don't know.
Come on.
No. Okay, turn off the field and start moving up because we're going to need you a bit closer. Okay, IPVs are falling behind because they're quite slow at the moment.
Ready. Let's go.
Let's get them moving up a bit faster. We did clear out a lot of fighters there, plus our fighter squadrons aren't doing the work.
Keep going.
Yeah. A lot of their ships are actually falling out of range, but Praetors have such a long firing range, that's still good. We've still taken out multiple enemy ships already. They are, however, bringing reinforcements. I see a couple of Corvettes jumping in. And it looks like our fighters are getting engaged by the Golan platforms. But they're going to lose that MC-80B quickly. Let's actually have you stop there. I want you to start shelling stuff at long range. And you stop there. If they want to try and defeat us, they're going to have to move out to our range. Where did my Star Destroyers go? I know I had some Star Destroyers around here. Oh, what the? Okay, I'm not quite sure where you're going.
Move out.
You should be over there somewhere then.
Ready to receive orders.
Let's move up all these fighters.
Unable to shake them. Where'd he go? Taking fire. I'm on them. I've been hit. Go after them. Engines are coming around. Nowhere to run. I'm hit.
Praetors are going to go to town on those Golan platforms.
Squad, move in. Getting a lock. Weapons ready, sir.
You guys move up a little bit further. A little bit further.
My scopes are jammed. I've got it.
Ah, there's my other Star Destroyer.
Star Destroyer reporting in.
Move up as well. All fighters should be on attack orders.
Closing on target. Regroup for another attack. Pursuing enemy forces.
Okay, you're in range of that golem platform, so let's finish that guy off.
Shield generator.
Our fighters are actually doing... Wow, our fighters are doing a lot of work up there. Let's take out that shield generator quickly. Even the squadron coming in is going to get annihilated by the amount of IPVs we've got here, though. Yeah, these golem platforms going down will save us a lot of trouble. Looks like their capital ships are turning around and coming back into the fight. Our fighters are going to get wrecked up here. It's only within the protective umbrella of the IPVs they have a chance. Might be able to move that up a bit.
Awaiting command. Awaiting your command. Cannons armed. Cruiser here. Roger that. Frequency open.
I kind of feel sorry for the New Republic pilots, but this is going to be a very bad day for you. All IPVs, full power weapons. Okay, now we've got some proper capital ships coming in. Let's make sure we focus down that guy first. In fact, make sure the bombers go after the target as well. Not too concerned about their carriers at this point. We have managed to do a lot of damage, and in fact we even took out that MC-80 around Musin. Let's bring you up a bit on the flank.
Awaiting your
Bring
orders.
you around the side if we can. MC-90 is going down, but they should have another one of those coming in.
Awaiting your command. Your command, sir.
Under control. Commander, they're hitting us. My scopes are
Gonna have to see if they decide to bring in many more ships. Because they have already lost quite a lot. They're going to keep reinforcing failure here.
returning to your position. Target critical. I'll take care of this. Draw their fire. Getting a lock. Target locked. Closing on target. Pursuing enemy forces. Taking that. I got it. It's about to be destroyed. Engaging the enemy. Where are the others? I'm on this one. Under control. Watch it. He's coming around. Shield's almost gone. Cover me now.
Our engines are out.
Oh, sounds like one of my capital ships is actually taking some hits there. Oh god, they've jumped in behind us. What? I did not account for that possibility. They brought their reinforcements in behind us. Oh, we're
Awaiting
going to lose...
orders.
Okay, yeah, we're losing a lot of ships here. Okay, that's bad. I need
Pull
everyone
out.
to move up that way. I need to turn the Praetors around. And I need you
Commander.
to turn around. Because that's a bad day about to happen right there.
The
Reporting
gravity
in.
well generator has been destroyed.
Wow, I did not expect them to come in behind us like that.
Laser cannons disabled.
Okay,
Roger that.
IPVs need to limit run.
Taking fire.
Okay, starting to get guns on targets, but still, need to get them away on the other side of these capital ships. That flanking maneuver, damn, that's actually pretty smart. I like that.
Roger that.
Actually bringing in more. I have no fighters left as well. All my fighters have been destroyed. Guess I wasn't really paying attention to that. Okay,
The lasers
please
are our
delete
target.
that ship for me. You
Form up.
delete
Our
that ship
primary
for me.
target is those iron cannons.
This is where it's going to get nasty. Okay, you take out the
Take out
MC-80.
the iron cannons.
You start working over that
Engaging the
MC-80B. And we've got nothing to stop all these fighters coming in now. Okay, IPVs, turn around and engage. We kept most of them alive. In fact, I'm not even sure we lost any. Oh god, those MC-80Bs are coming in hard for us. They're not actually stopping to engage the capital ships. Okay, try and swing down this way. I've got to keep them out the front of these ships. They are doing some good work. Look at that massed firepower, just wiping out squadron after squadron there.
Advancing.
Destroyer
Okay, keep
here.
moving up that way. How are you doing? Oh, you've lost your shields. That's bad. Okay, IPVs, I need
Awaiting
you over there.
orders.
And you guys need
Our
to
target
focus down some of
priority
what's
is
hitting
the
that
laser
Praetor. We're probably going to lose this Praetor battlecruiser here. They really managed to blindside me, though, with that
I
flanking
copy.
maneuver.
We've got them on scopes.
Copy.
Stop there. Full powder weapons, just trying to annihilate anything they've got. Preferably not the
Attack!
MC-80 though, MC-90. You could try and kill the fighters for me, that would actually be slightly more useful.
Confirmed.
Okay, that is going down pretty fast. How are you doing? You're having a bad day. Man, you're just surrounded by all these MC-80s. I forgot how many they had.
Choose your reinforcements.
Can bring in reinforcements, but once that Praetor goes down, I can probably bring in the Super Star Destroyer. Oh man, that Star Destroyer is getting wrecked as well.
I copy.
Okay, move down here and try and engage all these fighters for me.
Our primary engine system is down.
Ooh, 1 point. If I can lose one IPV.
Reporting. Forward.
I know I was trying to keep them alive, but if I can have one IPV die, I can bring in a Super Star Destroyer. Which would probably be very handy right about now. These ships are still doing okay, thankfully.
Take out the iron cannons.
I should go for the engines to make sure this thing
Direct
can't
fire
escape.
on
We
the
are going to win this battle, there's no doubt
Our
about that.
launch bay is gone.
Fire!
At maximum unit capacity.
We've lost the iron cannons.
Alright, that should probably do the trick here. Let's try and keep the Star Destroyer alive, although that's probably not going to happen at
Yes,
this rate.
Commander. Open fire!
Our lasers are destroyed.
Yeah, all of our ships have actually
Star
taken
Destroyer
fairly
standing
heavy
by.
damage at this point. Luckily, Super Star Destroyer should redress the
Ready.
balance somewhat.
Full speed.
Those Corvettes dead. Let's get a few support ships in.
Capacity.
They should be able to handle these smaller ships flying around that are harassing me.
IPV reporting.
Concentrating fire.
Awaiting command. Attack that target.
Okay, how are we looking up here?
Star
You guys
Destroyer
have got a
reporting
little
in.
bit of trouble.
The lasers are our target.
Still haven't actually taken out that station, which we should probably try and focus on momentarily. The Super Star Destroyer should be able to pick up most of what they've got left up here. In fact, it already has, really. Another big support fleet moving in down there, though. Okay, you went a bit too deep there, my friend. Sorry about that. My bad.
Awaiting
I do
your
apologize.
command.
Eliminating target.
Okay, IPVs are kind of in the middle of it right now, which is not quite what I meant, but might be okay. Keep that Super Star Destroyer moving up if we can. Yeah, you are wrecking stuff left, right, and centre. That is a lot of fighters up there, though. IPV should
Cannons armed.
try and focus down some of those X-Wings and Y-Wings that are making their attack run right now. How are you doing?
The iron
You're
cannons are
doing
offline.
okay. Take that out. Take out the station. I want to stop them spawning reinforcements, and it might also start encouraging them
Our
to
engines
retreat
are
a bit.
gone, sir.
How are you doing? Your shields are holding up okay. And you are kind of wrecking ships left, right, and centre, which I do appreciate.
Commander, they're hitting us.
Got another carrier that jumps in behind me. That's
Cruiser
annoying.
here.
Okay, IPVs fall
Frequency
back a bit.
open.
You are taking a lot of damage there, so let's start pulling you away from that support fleet.
Moving.
There's a nice group of fighters down here we can engage.
Where are the others? Eliminating target. Nowhere to run. Shield's almost gone.
Okay,
Setting shield generator.
concentrated firepower
primary
from the
target.
IPVs should finish that off. Now you guys can turn around and face that way for me.
Enemy ships.
And we'll go full power on weapons again.
He's coming around.
Try and clear out these fighters. Another Praetor has lost his shields.
Destroy the engine.
Focus your firepower there for me.
Take care of this.
You focus that down. Let's get some more Star Destroyers in the mix.
Unit capacity.
I don't want to lose another Praetor. That would actually be pretty bad.
Away from
Closing
all.
on target.
Okay, looks like they're actually trying to retreat. Anyone without shields who has got engines. You're not getting away, you're not getting away, you're not getting away. You will probably get away. You can't probably get through your shield regen. But that assault frigate behind you might be a valid target. Yep, no engines for you. You haven't got any engines. Actually, you might be able to take those out as well. No, okay. That MC-80B did manage to get out. Man, we lost 2 Star Destroyers and a Praetor-class battlecruiser, plus the Immobilizer 418 and 3 of the IPVs I brought in. That was actually some pretty heavy losses for what I thought was going to be a pretty easy clearing up operation. I wasn't expecting them to just jump in all those starships behind us. I may have got caught up a little bit in the cinematic mode there and not paid attention, but still, that is a sizable dent out of the New Republic fleet. They cannot be happy about those losses. In fact, let's have a look quickly and see. If we look at the history of their military, oh boy, yeah, those are some pretty significant dips in their strength. I would say that was over half their ships by the looks of it. So I'm pretty happy with that actually. Let's bring that army down to the Maw, and we can see about getting an invasion going over there soon. You need a space station.
Started.
You need a level 2 space
Building
station.
under construction.
And for the time being, I think we'll just hold off there. I need a level 3 space station so I could build another Praetor, I think. So let's queue up another Praetor here.
Vehicle in production.
And a couple of Star Destroyers as well to replace our losses. Anywhere with a level 1 space station could actually start building
Star Destroyer reporting in.
Constructing unit.
a bunch of IPVs to replace our losses.
Construction complete.
Okay, that was a fun battle. Right, I think we want to deal with Amrak next, so let's quickly
IPV
grab the
reporting.
fleet,
Construction complete.
put someone in command,
IPV reporting.
and I'm going to move on Amrak
Heading to
as
destination.
quickly as I can. Leave one ship behind to blockade the world, and
IPV
then move on
reporting.
Riet. And hopefully they won't try and counterattack Rigar while we're here. This will deal with this little cluster of Empire of the Hand, and I can just do the ground invasions at my leisure once we've got this done. I mean, the losses we took in that battle were pretty bad, but they're not going to change the course of this campaign right now. We have so much income coming in. I've got multiple battle cruisers, I've got 2 super Star Destroyers, I'm building Star Destroyers themselves left, right and centre. It would take a number of those battles with losses of that
Roger
magnitude
that.
in the same order to happen in quick
Moving
succession
out.
for us to really be facing a problem here. Let's speed up time and get our Pathfinder
The
moving
enemy
out.
is approaching.
Okay, what we got? Got some Brasks, got a bunch of patrol ships. Nothing I really care about. You
Heading out.
you just deal with those fighters back here for me.
Fallout.
You can have some fun with all those. And
Choose your
let's-
reinforcements.
we've had pretty good luck with the Praetors. I do like me the Praetors, and they're very good at taking out these Brasks.
Location confirmed. Advancing. Confirmed.
Navigating to coordinates. Flank speed.
Right away.
Reinforcements cancelled.
Coming about.
Moving out. Heading out.
Right away.
That should probably be enough ships.
At maximum unit capacity.
Maybe. I mean, some might consider it, overkill, but I think it's probably about enough. I do want to make sure that Warlord gunship goes down. Oh, actually, it's a new Rodo. In fact, I don't care about that. I don't like Warlord gunships because they've got so many torpedo launchers. It's crazy. We've got to make sure the Praetors focus on the stations once they're done with the support ships, though. Otherwise, they have a tendency to try and shoot fighters, which is not really what I brought them here to do, let's be honest. All our fighters can search and destroy. All of the IPVs can start moving up. In fact, all the victories can start moving up as well.
Coming about.
Looks like the support ships they had down here got blown away pretty quickly. They got one flying through an asteroid field down there.
Regroup.
Not too concerned about that. That Brask is getting wrecked. That Brask is getting wrecked. Perfect. You start moving up this way. And we'll start moving the other Praetor battlecruiser up along this way. And then we should be able to take out that station pretty quickly.
Awaiting orders.
Keep those IPVs moving up as well, just to get rid of any respawning fighters. Let's break off.
Ready for battle.
Let's break off a couple of ships.
Reporting in.
Make sure we chase this guy down.
Launching attack.
Enemy forces. Enemies in range. Taking them out. Target engaging the enemy. Getting a lock. Intercepting. Target. Intercepting. I'm on it.
Ready for duty. Attack position.
He won't be around much longer. Stay in formation.
Okay, station is going to go down momentarily. They might actually try and retreat at that point. Looks like we have engaged that as well, though. So actually, that's not even going to get away. think that's pretty much it. Yep, we've destroyed everything they had there.
Retreat aborted.
Nice, and that was a paid-for ship as well we took out, giving us control of this. I'm going to
IPV
leave
reporting.
I'll leave a victory class in orbit, just to blockade the world, and then quickly
We're
move
moving
on
out.
Oriette before they can move any
IPV
ships through
reporting.
here to attack Rygar. Take control of the orbit of that, and we should be
IPV
good to go.
reporting.
Tactical battle imminent.
I don't even have any ships here. Looks like just one level 1 space station.
Copy.
Okay, get
Let's
you
go.
start moving up towards that way, speed up time so we can get sensor data and see what we're actually dealing with. Ah, no sensor data. It's going to be one of those maps, is it? Okay.
Keep going.
Well, I need to get the IPV up here then.
The enemy has been spotted.
Yeah, just push through that. I need to get as close as I can before I bother dropping anything in. Oh, they got
This
brass.
way.
Okay, maybe turn around a little bit. Feel free to turn around a little
Choose
bit.
your
They do have defensive
reinforcements.
stations.
Fall out. Let's move out. Let's go.
Brass will, of course, have a lot of
Location
fighters, so
confirmed.
make sure we deal with those.
Destination confirmed. We're on our way.
One Brask there and another Brask up top. Okay, let's make sure everything targets that down quickly.
Eliminating targets. Cover me now.
Under control. Where'd he go? Nowhere to run. Sir, falling out of formation.
I'm trying to select one of the victories, but there's so many fighters. There we go.
I got him. Watch him. He's coming around. Getting a lock. Returning to your position.
We are victorious.
Retreat aborted.
Excellent. And that clears out this whole little pocket down here, so now we don't have to worry about any of their ships popping up. So again, if we leave a... Yeah, leave a victory behind. That should be all we need for bombardment and orbital support.
IPV reporting.
And that fleet can actually head
Move
over
out.
there. Move the ground army into... I suppose we'll take Riet first. And we can grab all that up. Which means we'll be able to move onto Imperial Remnant territory pretty
IPV
easily.
reporting.
They do still have a couple of worlds over here, but I don't think they're anything too significant. We need to invade Orostrom as well, because that's actually one of theirs. Have I got any ships back here? No, I should probably be building more
Construction
ships.
Star
Get me
Destroyer
another
reporting in.
Praetor,
Vehicle in production. Unit
couple more
in
Star
production.
Destroyers,
Unit
couple
in
more Star
production.
Destroyers. Bilbringi has a pretty big defense fleet right now. 8 Imperial 2 Star Destroyers, some victories, 3 Praetors. Let's get a couple more victories in that, shall we?
Unit in production.
And then build me some probe roads.
Constructing unit.
But I think I'm going to take a break here. So, thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed all that. Do feel free to leave a like, leave a comment, and subscribe if you did. And hopefully, I'm going to see you later on for the next one of these. Bye.